Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn, and today we are checking out Ravenswatch. Now, I was about to tell you what Ravenswatch was, but it just left my brain. It's a single-player action roguelike co-op experience. It kind of looks like Diablo-y, but it's also got kind of this really beautiful hand-drawn animation to it. It's late, excuse me. Anyway, so we'll let the game speak for itself. It releases on April 4th, which I think is going to be the day that this video goes up, but let's go back to its initial reveal trailer in July of 2022 and work our way forward from there.
To frightened eyes.
I think this is releasing in early access too.
Of nightmares. Growing shadow spreads across our world. My power is fading. For whom shall I summon my ravens? The girl in crimson, savage, reckless, consumed by a beast within her. The cursed virtuoso. His deadly melodies linger on the air, much like the plague that trails.
Interesting. Little Red Riding Hood, the Pied Piper. Are all the characters you can play as like Beowulf? Sure, okay.
By the draconic soul he is now bound to. Or perhaps the icy damsel whose touch is as cold as her frosty heart. Which forgotten legend can resist the darkness?
Well, that was cool. Very smooth animation work, especially for the art style.
Others will also come to answer the call of the Ravenswatch.
I think that's it. That's a very short initial reveal. PC Early Access 2023. Okay. And this is a roguelike style, so we'll see what that means, all things considered. All right, so this is the official gameplay trailer, also from July of last year.
To frightened eyes, dreams take the form of nightmares.
Is this the same trailer?
Growing shadow spreads across our world. My power is fading.
This is absolutely the same trailer. Are these from different accounts? These are from different accounts. I apologize. All right, so this is the gameplay reveal trailer, which should be different. It's got a different logo, and it's also from February of this year. So let's see what we got on this one.
A shadow falls over the land of reverie.
Yeah, that's definitely different.
Terror grips its inhabitants' minds. Their dreams fading.
Being from the creators of Curse of the Dead Gods does not mean much to me.
Are reverie's last bastion of hope. They protect the dead and the living. In desperate times, they enlist the aid of mortals.
Little Red Riding Hood looks fucking badass. I don't even need the wolf form. A lot of these abilities are really cool looking. Beowulf just kind of looks like a barbarian from freaking Diablo. The skating ice for the Snow Queen, super cool. Well, the scene. Aladdin. We've gotten some new characters since the last trailer.
You thought you could help, Reverie. So much hope and so much disappointment. Even a blown-out candle can still burn a scroll.
Hey! Please have online co-op, though.
Who am I to tell how this tale ends? Who am I to guess the design of the Ravenswatch?
Yeah, that looks sick. More gameplay at Nacon Connect March 9th. I wonder if that's where our next trailer is from. Yes, it was. All right, so here's the gameplay overview, which will give us a better idea of what we're doing.
Once upon a time, the world of dreams, reverie, was invaded by nightmares. The Ravenswatch, ravens that protect Reverie, called upon fallen heroes of fairy tales and legends to join forces to defend the world. From the developers of the acclaimed Curse of the Dead Gods, this upcoming action roguelike is set in a dark fantasy tale and playable solo or in online co-op up to 4 players. You play as twisted versions of old folk fairy tale heroes. Little Red Riding Hood, the Pied Piper, the Snow Queen. Choose from 6 popular characters, each with their
There's
own
room on that page
playstyles.
for more. Of course, it is early
Master
access.
their abilities and fight back against the evil corrupting the world. More heroes will be added during the early access. Explore vast and ever-changing chapters with their own cast of enemies and quests. Collect dream shards to buy power-ups and magical objects from the Sandman, and fight hordes of enemies to level up. Each hero has multiple abilities at their disposal. First is the trait, a hero's core mechanic that defines their gameplay. For instance, Scarlet transforms into the wolf at night. Beowulf carries a worm that empowers his next attacks. Aladdin can call the genie of the lamp to make a wish. Each
Cool.
hero also has a dash, 3 different attacks, and 1 defensive ability. Finally unlocking their ultimate ability when reaching level 5. These abilities are improved with the experience you gain from battles. Each level up makes you
This is
stronger
really
and
pretty.
gives you the opportunity to choose a new upgrade that improves one of your abilities. All of this makes each of the 6 heroes completely unique and gives each run a different flavor. Play them to find out. In typical roguelike fashion, each run is an attempt at defeating the horde of nightmares. If they get you, your run is over and you'll need to restart, but don't lose hope. Each run is an opportunity to unlock better magical objects.
So there is a way to
upgrades for your
win.
next attempt.
You need to defeat like
As
all
well
the
as learning
bosses
more
of the
about the
horde,
heroes and
which I'm guessing, I'm sorry for pausing it. I'm guessing if we look at this mini map down here, that your target to win the run is probably this like target looking icon right here. And each of the spots on the map, because there was, let me see, like on this one, you see the different like birds and stuff that are here. I'm assuming you can do as much as the map as you want to, and then once you have done as much of the map as you want to, or all of it, you can go target the actual boss wherever it is at
To
the end.
unlock better magical objects and upgrades for your next attempt.
And then if you beat it, you win the
As well as
run.
learning more about the heroes and world stories.
Then you can go
Ravenswatch
to a
offers
different
countless
chapter, a
hours of
more
challenges,
difficult
both
chapter,
in solo and in 4-player
different
co-op.
world maybe.
Find the best combination of
Hang on.
heroes, both in heroes and world stories. Ravenswatch offers countless hours of challenges, both in solo and in 4-player co-op. Find the best combination of heroes, each with their own intricacies, and make those synergies count as the challenge scales with the number of players. Join now and follow us along the journey of making the next roguelike gem.
Scales with the number of players. Oh, that's great. Some, like, that's fine, right? Like, I'd rather it not stay at the difficulty of whatever is, like, a single player. But at the same time, I've seen some of these where if you have 4 players, the game just gets obnoxiously difficult, right? The most recent example of which was Minecraft Dungeons, as well as Bravery and Greed. Both those games, if you have a full party, those games are difficult. Whereas if you have less people, they're significantly easier, which is like a problem. I feel like that's a balance and design problem, but that's a different conversation to have. So that's Ravenswatch. That's really cool. Releases on April 4th. I have it open on Steam. It does not have a pre-purchase price at this time. It is going to also be available on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Let me see if it was showing up on any of these other platforms. Okay, it's going to be on everything. I don't see a Switch release, but if I go to this one, it's also showing on Xbox Series X and S, as well as the Epic Games Store. No current news of a Switch release. But that said, I'm not sure if the Nintendo Switch has the option to allow early access titles. I don't think that it does, which is probably the reason that it is not on the Switch, because it was only even recently that Xbox allowed early access titles through what's called Game Preview. So, and here's another good example of that map there. This map, they've got a lot more of it completed on. Here, let's actually go to this one. And, okay, cool. These are actually 2 photos from the same run. So let me open this one and this one. And sorry, I'm just comparing the map real quick. Yeah, because I wanted to get a better look at the map. You got your standard, like, 5 abilities, your 4 normal abilities, and then your ultimate. And you can see how much of the map that they actually haven't been on everywhere on the map, but they do have everything that is, like, marked. Because it looks like the places that they've been is highlighted, like it's cleared the fog of war. And they're right here, and then there's these spots that they've been through. And then if we go to the same spot on this one, they've progressed a lot farther, and then they're here, but they're dying here, so, you know. Sorry about that, you know. I need to go like this. Yeah. All right. So, I do imagine that you can win the run. I'm just not sure the conditions of which you are able to do so. Looks fun. Play with a Scooby Squad depending on the price. That's always the question, right? Especially because a game like this, I definitely would be interested in it based very heavily upon the price. If it's like $15, hells yeah. $20, maybe. Anything over $20, and it's going to be a very hard sell for me. But we'll have to just wait and see. So that's Ravenswatch. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear from you. Put your thoughts down in the comments below. If you want to keep up the conversation elsewhere, 2 great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. Speaking of Discord, we have a channel dedicated to these reactions where you can place links of your own that we can check out together live on stream, because we do stream on Twitch, and I'd love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. If you do watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.